Hello traders. It's about time for an Alibaba update. I haven't made an update on this trade in a year and a half, and I'm very happy to report that I'm flat. The sleigh ride is over. I saw this and I thought this is very appropriate because this trade, I've called it a sleigh ride. This says sleigh rides are forever. Well, it felt like I was in this trade forever. I was in the trade well over 2 years. But I started out back in November of 2021. I had bought a Leaps $70 strike call option. I think the delta was 90, and I paid $8,000 for that silly call. And the stock just kept going against me. And so I had been using other monies to sell cash secured puts, get assigned, sell covered calls to try to whittle down that debit that I paid for that call option. So let's take a look at the spreadsheet here. These were the open shares that I had. I wound up with 500 shares dating back to February of 2023. And the average cost on these 500 shares was $83.60. And so I was selling calls on the $71 shares. Sometimes I'd sell calls on all three of these shares. And then in earlier this month, I was able to sell calls on all 500 of these shares. So I had sold 83 calls, a little bit below my cost. And then I had the chance to roll those up and out for a nice credit here. And BABA was reporting earnings that week, so the implied volatility was up, and I took advantage of that, and I thought, well, BABA could go either way. So anyway, let's take a look at the chart again. So this would have been expiration Friday on the 17th. We closed at 86.83, well over my 84 short strike, and I am flat Alibaba, and I am very pleased. So let's take another look at the spreadsheet here and see how this trade actually shook out. So this was the entry. I paid $8,000 for that Leaps call, and I held that until late December of 2023. I covered it for a 90% loss, which was a huge mistake. And I just hate buying premium. I have not bought any premium other than the close short options since this trade. So with all the calls and puts I've sold, and there were some ADR fees along the way. Here's an ADR fee. And there was actually a dividend. They paid a dividend, I think, of 80 cents a share back in January of this year, which helped out a lot. Another ADR fee. Anyway, I had a loss of $277.89 on the options, the dividends, and the fees. The shares that I got called that were called away May 17th, I made $199.01 net profit. And then other shares that I'd bought over time, bought and sold or had been assigned via cash secured puts, I had made just under $1,955. So if we scroll over here to the bottom line, right through here, the trade made $1,875.80, and I am very pleased. I'm just thrilled to be flat, but to make a nice profit like that and be flat and not have to look at this every day or worry about it, I'm just thrilled to death. So that is all for Alibaba, and I don't see me trading this stock ever again. So hey, if you enjoy this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. Until next time, good trading, everyone.